So Iceland's Mariam, its currency is euro, and it is from Europe, so European country. Next one, 182nd, Albania. Albania. Its capital is Tirana, and its currency is Albanian lek. It's a European country. Fine. Next one, 183, is Andorra. Andorra la Vella is its capital. Andorra la Vella. It's its capital. Its currency is euro. It's a European country. Next one we can consider is Bosnia. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Herzegovina. Its capital is Sarajevo. Its capital is Sarajevo. Its currency is Bosnia and Herzegovina convertible mark. Bosnia and Herzegovina convertible mark. Convertible mark is its currency. It's again a European country. Then next one is Croatia. Croatia is its capital is Zagreb. Zagreb, and its currency is Croatian kuna. Yes, Ayush. I guess it's clear. So Croatia, Zagreb, its currency is Croatian kuna. Croatian kuna. It's a European country. Next one, Gibraltar. Gibraltar, whose capital is Gibraltar, and its currency is pound sterling, as like the UK. So it's a European country. The next country you can consider is Guernsey. Guernsey. Its capital is St. Peter Port. Peter Port, and its currency is Gunse pound. Gunse pound is its currency. The next one you can consider is Iceland. Its capital is Reykjavik. Reykjavik, and its currency is Icelandic krona. Icelandic krona. It's European country, and Iceland is also European country. So next one is Isle of Man. Isle of Man, whose capital is Douglas. Whose capital is Douglas, and its currency is man's pound. Next one you can consider is Jersey. Is Jersey, whose capital is Saint Helier. Saint Helier, and its currency is Jersey pound. Jersey pound. The next one, Kosovo. Kosovo, whose capital is Pristina, and its currency is euro. The next one is Malta. Its capital is Valletta, and its currency is euro. This is European country. This is European country. European country. European country. The next one is Moldova. Next one is Moldova, whose capital is Chisinau. And its currency is Moldovan lev. Moldovan lev. I think earlier have we gone through Monaco? Have we considered the country Monaco? I think no. Yes, we haven't considered Monaco. Next one can consider. Here is Monaco. Thank you, Samin. Its capital is again Monaco, and its currency is euro. Europe. So if someone wants screenshot, you can have. I think we are not reaching to 205. Perhaps I may go to 201. I might have skipped 4 or 5 countries. Finished. Okay. Fine. Go to the next one. So San Marino, have we considered it? No. San Marino. We have considered Romania. That's fine. $195. San Marino. If it is considered, then forget about it. 195. Let me finish first the remaining 5, 6. And apart from these, if you have anything, that we will be listed out. Fine. So I will not consider now San Marino here. Serbia. The capital of Serbia is Belgrade. Belgrade. And its currency is Serbian dollar. It's a European country. The next one, Principality of Sealand. Yes, exactly. So, Principality of Sealand, whose capital is HM Fort Ruffs. Fort Ruffs, whose currency is Sealand dollar. It's a European country. Next one, Slovakia. Slovakia, whose capital is Bratislava. Altogether, you can consider them. Ultimately, you are listing down it, right? So why you should exclude them? Slovakia, Bratislava, its currency is euro. So it's a European country. Next one is Slovenia. Whose capital is Ljubljana. Ljuba. Ljubljana. Its currency is euro. It's a European country. Probably last one, second last. Svalbard. Its country is Longyearbyen. Sorry, capital is Longyearbyen. 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 And its currency is Norwegian krone. It's a European country. Probably the last one, the Transnistria. Its capital is a Tiraspol, and its currency is a Transnistrian ruble. Right. So it is also a European country. Okay. Anything apart from this which you would like to list down? Is there anything? If it is, share. We will list it down. So at the most, the number will not go beyond 208. Right. So that will be always case which you can, in fact, what I can consider in. Right. So someone has shared the Greenland. Fine. So if you consider the Icelands in the world, right? So one of the Icelands which we can consider, which is located in between the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans. And so by and large, you can consider it as a territory. Fine. So, but I think it is part of Denmark, which you can consider. Though it is in North America. Fine. So we will list it down. Sorry, Greenland. Wait. Its capital is Nuuk. Fine. As I said, it is a part of Denmark. Its currency is a Danish krone. Danish crown. And so you can consider it as the Kingdom of Denmark. I think yes, we have missed Holland exactly. Just a minute, I will check it out in earlier. Yes, we have just considered Hungary and Haiti, right? So we have missed Holland. Fine. So again, but yes, which are unknown to us exactly. But do you know what is the problem of this Holland is, though we consider it as, but it is a part of Netherlands. Right. So since we have already considered as Netherlands, uh, okay. So I think now we should conclude on this topic. Tuvalu is finished in earlier list, right? So at that time we have considered Tuvalu. It's an Australian continental country, right? So we had considered it. Okay, shall we move to the next point of interest? Yes, commandos. So let's, okay, if you want its screenshot, you must have taken. Nauru is also considered. I think in this in the today's list we have considered Nauru. But Nauru is a kind of so let's put it away and go to the next one. Okay, anyway. Okay, you can take now it. Okay, fine. Fine, let's So we can consider the next point called commandos. Now see, we with India, the seventh largest country in the world, and you know, uh, which is plagued by few difficult neighbors. Right? Nowadays, in these days, not many. Not only China and Pakistan, even other neighbors. It may be Bhutan, it may be Nepal, it may be Sri Lanka, right? So everyone. Right? So these are the difficult neighbors nowadays, and therefore it is a definitely the Herculean task to safeguard our country, right? Not only for our country, it is for any kind of country to safeguard by the neighbors, particularly difficult neighbors. Fine. So it's always a very Herculean task safeguarding the complete country. But if you can consider as far as India is concerned, it is nothing can be a too big task for Indians, right? And the reason behind it is that we can, we can protect ourselves very well from the terrorist or insurgent attacks, right? Or these difficult neighbors, fine, because we get knocked down or we have put again or always them with the help of our allied special forces, right? So we should be always thankful for our allied special forces. In maybe that special forces may be against terrorist or insurgent attacks. So recently, we had Uri, right? So though it is a called surgical strike, but it was by the commandos, right? So we can consider it. So as far as we consider down the commandos, so basically you have to consider the three different other, we have to consider our branches of our armed forces, right? So we do have branches of armed forces: army, navy, and air force. Right. So as these three branches are having their special, right, so operation of their specially trained personnel, right? So there are paras, right? Just a minute. Okay, sorry, it's a anyway, I will just tell you what okay, just a minute. So all the armed forces or all the three branches of armed forces are having their specially trained forces or specially trained persons, right? Which we know in the form of commandos, right? So army is having their special task called para special forces, right? Which was established in 1966. Right, so 1966. Now see from, yes, you can consider the paratroops. So basically, this is the thing, right? You know the story behind offering the um, rank to MS Dhoni. So MS Dhoni had been asked to be inducted into the army. So he replied by thinking that don't induct him in any of the regiments. So again, army asked him that then where we should induct him. So he replied, induct me in the para forces, right? So you know, para forces is such a combination from each and every regiment. The people or the soldiers are coming, right? So para forces. We will see out what exactly this particularly is, and then from this, how are different commandos have been emerged that we will consider, right? So as far as army is concerned, we have a wing of para special forces. Then for the navy, we have a Marcos. We have a Marcos. So what stands for Marcos? It is Marine Commandos. Marine Commandos is the Marcos. Right. So it has established in 1987. Right. Marcos. And here Garud, which was established very recent, 2014. Right. So Air Force. So these are the three different special forces. In general, we can consider special forces. They have certain different special trainings. That is the part which we can consider, right? Now, if you have these three different categories, then among these three different categories, right, no doubt the purpose of all these is same, right? To counter attack or to fight, right, in the terrorism or some of the amphibious warfares, right, or some special reconnaissances, right, or some direct actions, right. So these are the tasks of all these different special forces. Now here the question exists. Yes, guard forces. Which one you have asked? Uri, right? Just a minute. Balakot operation. Right. So part of that they were the part of paras. Fine. Now here the question I wanted to ask you: among these three, which one is the most powerful? In fact, all are the powerful still, right? If we want to uh, put them preferentially, so which one among these three is the most powerful, right? See, always this is the most lethal, right? Most powerful which we can consider. The reason behind it is they are trained in such a way that they will do like this, right? Whatever the task they are doing, they will the tasks which are done, which will be done by the Garuda, and they will also do a task in the right. So water. So what is the reason behind it? Because they are trained trained in all terrains. Right. They can do the task in the water in a year on land. Right. So that is the case. By and large, every special force is having a training in all these three